what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. You don't want to trade shots. Insane action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Talk about Virginovich in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan. Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punches has to hurt. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with that right hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Virginovich in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. The bell rings, and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find a home in that jab. She scores with that counter. It's all offense all the time. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That jab doesn't score. Which fighter will say no mas? scores. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Virginovich in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter lands. He throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That punch scores. No rest for the weary. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Nice counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Virginovich in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
A swing and a miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Virginovich in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Murdinovich just got caught. And finally, Murdinovich goes to the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Murdinovich in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. Here comes round 7. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Whiff with the right hook. She got clipped by that counter. They exchange punches. They both want a highlight reel knockout. We can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Did you see that? Murdinovich in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.